Thank you.
Okay, well, let's kick off. So hello everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for dialing in. This is demo day for batch number 8 of the EO incubator. And this one's been pretty special because it's the first program that we've had since the war began. And you know, there are many things that Ukraine has proved to the world in the last 10 months, but there's one, you know, remarkable thing is that.
Well, sorry, you're muted.
You muted yourself.
Oh dear, I don't know what happened. Wow, okay. I'm sure that was the most prolific thing I ever said. So just to say, huge welcome to everyone. It's been a really impressive run. This is batch number 8 of the EO incubator, and this one's super special because it's the first one since the war began. I think Ukraine's proved a hell of a lot to the world in the last 10 months. But if there's one thing that's really, you know, been shown here is that the IT sector isn't just continuing in difficult circumstances, it's actually thriving. And we have entrepreneurs who have taken part in this program, 30 teams in total. Today, you'll see 10 present, who have basically not only kept their businesses going, but have actually grown them in extremely difficult circumstances, often with teams scattered around the planet. So, you know, it's been wonderful and just a huge well done to everyone who's taken part. Before we get started, just a bit of housekeeping. The agenda for today, we'll kick off with some words and then we'll have pitches. The pitches will be 3 minutes of pitch and then we'll have a time for 1 or 2 questions. For those presenting, it's a 3-minute pitch and I will cut you off after 3 minutes. So please be please be on time so that everyone gets the time to present. On the call with me is my colleague Anastasia, and we also have Katerina. If you have any questions, you can chuck them into the chat or raise your hand. And then from the EO team, we have Charles Whitehead, who is the CEO, managing director, founder, everything wrapped into one. Hi, Chuck. Oh, there we go.
Hi, everybody. But you continue to talk, Will.
Perfect. And we also have Felix Litvinsky, who is the head mentor stroke guy who gets startups to communicate really clearly, and all other things. Hi, Felix. I think.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
And then we also have Rick Rasmussen, who's been really helping us over the last few months with stepping in with mentor sessions as well. So Rick, thank you very much for joining and all your help.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful. So before we get started, really this all wouldn't be possible without the support of USAID, and we're very lucky to be joined by Natalia Petrova, who is the project manager for economic growth for the Economic Growth Office, and she's going to share a few words. So over to you, Natalia.
Thank you, William. As we started the conversation, probably the good thing is to acknowledge we're meeting in a different environment. We can't but pretend that Ukraine is what it was only just 9 months ago. We know we've been meeting before. We did that well during COVID times, and now we are again facing a challenge. But what we definitely see that Ukrainian entrepreneurs prove to be resilient. They prove to be creative. They prove to be proving the whole world that winning in the battlefield is as important as winning the economic front, and it is as important for Ukraine as all other victories we have to win. It's not only about winning the war, it's winning the peace and bringing a different flavor of what Ukraine can bring, can share with the whole world, and one we can actually be very proud of. I started with highlighting a couple of great opportunities that come up to the tech ecosystem, which are supported by USAID. I think this is a good motivation to everyone believe in themselves, keep on moving despite all of the hardships. I think these are the good examples that Ukrainians can be proudly representing the country and the brains and the potential elsewhere. We're talking Europe, we're talking Americas, Asia, anywhere. I know it's a difficult time now. I know we are struggling, macroeconomic, inflation, whatnot. Investment is not the thing happening to the whole ecosystem now, but even simple and tiny things prove that things will happen. It's just a matter of time, and hopefully sooner rather than later. I think everyone has seen a recent Rush investment, so things keep moving. And I wish all of the 13 that are going to be presented today good luck, success, and please, please do your best to prove that you are worth all of the things good things that will be happening for you. Thank you. Over to you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Natalia. And just to echo, because Natalia mentioned shortly before about the programs, but USAID have been funding the YET program, which is for student entrepreneurs, and then you have the AO program, which is for sort of entrepreneurs who are taking their businesses to the next level with an MVP or a product in market, looking to grow that to an international audience. And then they've also recently funded a business trip for some of the most promising startups to go out to TechCrunch in San Francisco. So it's been really good to see the level of support, everything from inspiring entrepreneurial thought over here through to helping entrepreneurs grow, and then helping the more established companies secure international business relationships. So
we'll also do the boring stuff as legislation and working with the government, which is less fun, but also kind of yields the results.
Super important, though.
All of the players.
Yeah. No, it's been wonderful, and for those who aren't based in Ukraine, if you get a chance, look at what's happening, because you're seeing a country adopt digital government, digital governance, digital technologies, the use of crypto to fund humanitarian aid. There are all sorts of innovations happening in Ukraine now that are, going to define how the world operates in the future. So definitely keep an eye on the space. Brilliant. Well, before we get kicked off, I just want to reiterate, this is a collaborative session. So yes, the entrepreneurs are pitching, but there are 2 minutes for questions, and we really welcome questions. If you really want to be cruel, you can ask really hard ones. But yeah, we'd very much, please do, when we do questions, ask. And if you're a bit shy, feel free, you can just drop the question in the chat as well. So let's kick off with pitch number 1, which is Dima and Zion. Dima, are you ready to present?
Yes, I am ready. And first
Wonderful.
of all, thank you for having me here. And thank you, Natalia, for this opportunity to be at TechCrunch today. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready to kick off. Hi, everyone. I'm Dima with Zion, the metaverse for public talks and remote workplaces when Zoom meets Teams. That's me back in 2020, organizing conferences, and you know what happened next? It was COVID. Moreover, this year, a lot of my fellow Ukrainians are now spread all over the globe, so we cannot hang out as we used to. Back then, in 2020, video conferencing already had zero engagement. 3D environments were more promising, yet had some issues. Here are a few examples. Famous concerts in Fortnite host millions of people, yet in the image you can see just a few. That's because every metaverse has a limitation for each user to be surrounded only by 50 people at maximum. Moreover, those people are anonymized, which doesn't support networking. That is how screen sharing looks for a presenter who needs a streaming software, streaming server, and a lot of hustle. And on top of that, organizers cannot control their participants and cannot manage them. All of these remained problems until today, because since 2020, Zion has already built 4 major differentiators. We can host thousands of people in a single room. We have more advanced profile data for better networking. We have a single button to share your screen, and we enable admins to control who, how, and when has access to their virtual premises. With those differentiators built, we operate in a multi-billion market where the majority of famous metaverses fall into the creator economy subdomain, while we focus on IT-related companies with remote employees, public events, and IT schools, which still remains more of a blue ocean. We will also step into creator economy within a year and other industries within 5 years. We are live with the first customer. It's an IT school who has 2,000 weekly active users, 30% of which stay after classes to socialize with other peers, which wouldn't be possible otherwise. We also have 36 customers waiting to be activated by the end of the year and worth 200,000 MRR in 12 months, which leads to 6 million monthly revenue in 2025. All the current progress was achieved by a small, diverse team of hustlers, hackers, and hipsters, where we collectively have the experience of doing marketing with global brands, organizing conferences, designing office interiors for global brands, building scalable, secure enterprise communication platforms, and fun, engaging Unity games. Our advisors represent companies like Airbnb and have access to HR departments of major companies in the Valley. And we invite you to join our journey of becoming a digital cradle of a new civilization. Thank you.
Wonderful. That was 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So yeah, you get bonus points. Does anyone have any questions? I mean, I have one for you, Dima. I recently read an article about Decentraland, which is one of the big metaverse. It has $1 billion valuation, but it only has 38 daily active users. My question to you is, what makes you think that your metaverse is going to succeed in creating an engaging environment, whereas $1 billion business has not done well?
Yes, that's the reason why we built ourselves differently. As I told you, the majority of famous metaverses focus on creator economy, where they allow creators to expose their art, and people are just visiting those places to watch something. Like, you go to a website to see some image and you leave when you see it. What we do differently, we build utilities for businesses which allow people to communicate, interact, socialize, and therefore to have deeper engagement. And as I mentioned, our first customer, an IT school, they 2,000 students join classes at least twice a week for at least 1 hour, and 30% of those students stay after classes to socialize, which wouldn't be possible otherwise. So yeah, we built ourselves to be more engaging and interactable, not just to be a place where you can look for some art.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So a kind of functional metaverse,
right?
And just to jump on, there was a question that Bill raised, which is, who are some of the enterprise customers that you're trying to meet these days?
Yes, one of the customers we can talk about is the Ministry of Digital Transformation. 2 other enterprise customers we cannot yet talk about, but we are building pilots for them. One of them is a global retail brand, and one of them is an oil company. So once we do go through pilots, I will be able to announce them. Besides those pilots, the rest companies are smaller and not recognizable globally, but they represent 3 of them are schools who educate IT people. 4 of them are conferencing/meetup businesses, and the rest are medium and small-sized IT companies who, with remote employees, who want virtual offices where their teams can work on a regular basis.
Brilliant. Okay. And time for one quick question, quick answer. What's your marketing strategy in a nutshell?
Once again, please, marketing strategy.
Marketing strategy, yeah. What is it?
So at this stage, we are doing outbound and networking. And once we understand that we have good use cases, a lot of case studies, and we have more of a self-service, then we will actively invest into PR and SEO. Okay.
Wonderful. Well, thanks very much, Dima. Very interesting. And
thank you.
And, yeah, thanks for dialing in from the Bay Area. Okay, brilliant. Next up, we have Format for Life. Marina, are you ready to present?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
1 second.
So yeah, Dima was dialing in from the Bay Area. Marina is in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Is that
In the Netherlands, correct? Yeah, in Groningen.
Perfect.
So,
fully international. Okay, brilliant. Whenever you're ready, please begin.
sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Marina. I am a CEO and founder of Format for Life, the virtual assistant for personalized disease treatment. During this 3-minute presentation, more than 1,000 of people will die because of the cancer. However, most of these deaths could be avoided. From the point of our team, we believe that the best way to avoid the human deaths because of the medical malpractice and the complex disease is to integrate their medical records, genetics, and advanced data algorithms in order to get the personalized insights and recommendation on treatment modification. That was our motivation to create format for the data analysis and exchange in order to help to save humans' life. That's how the Format for Life was born. Format for Life allows users to create the medical card and access medical checkers in order to get the advanced report. Inside this advanced report, there is a comprehensive description about the disease and the medical state in general, as well as selected treatment strategies. It also provides the warnings and suggestions on treatment modification. We also give the support on the basic medical decision-making process. So to create this report, we collected the information from the well-recognized resources and made them accessible from the one single point. Overall, user can get the summary from all of these resources just in 5 seconds from the one click after generating the report. In the center of our business model, there is a healthcare providers with associated clinicians, and we provide the data analysis services from them. Altogether, it frees up time from routine procedures, improve the quality of the medical services, and also enables personalized medicine in general. On the competitors landscape, there are 2 main categories, the HR platforms and informational resources, but none of them allows a treatment personalization, and none of them operates with unique expert system with AI-based algorithms. On our roadmap, now we have an access to the 3,000 of patients, 10 medical doctors, and 3 clinics. However, in the end of this year, we are starting the fundraising for pre-seed round and are going to get the access from the 500,000 of patients afterwards. So in the core team, there are 2 software developers, me, person with a biomedical background, but we also have a wide advisory board with the clinical professionals and business development specialists. So if you would like to join forces and enable personalized medicine to save human life, we are the right team to talk. Thank you.
Amazing. You get even more points, Marina. That was 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Okay. So yeah. Well, this is every startup like you guys. You get your points across clearly and do very well. So yeah, thank you. Do we have any questions for Marina? I mean, mine is going to be really simple, which is this is wonderful business and it looks great, but how are you going to sell it into healthcare? Right. Healthcare is traditionally quite slow to sell into, and you know, how are you approaching that? So in the center of the marketing strategy, we consider some kind of networking effect. What I mean by that is that now we have onboarded several clinicians and hospitals already, and by that we already see the interest from their competitors. So that is how we consider to first of all do the massive online advertisement strategy and also make the direct sales with the existing leads, but also then pretend that we are kind of provide the unique selling opportunity for these partners, and then increase the demand on our services afterwards for the competitors. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. And any other questions for Marina before we move on? Okay, I'll take silence as golden. Okay, wonderful. Thanks, Marina. I think Konstantin, you're up next. Bet Online.
You made a mistake, Vlad.
Oh, sorry. Apologies, Vlad. Yeah, both the same thing. Well, maybe I could put you on the spot. And no, of course. Vlad, sorry. Go for it. Okay. Oh, okay. Whenever you're ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
Cool.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vlad. I am CEO of Bet Online. When I describe our company, I always say it's like Uber for pet owners. If you need veterinary help right now, right here, you can get it with Bet Online. For all pet parents, their dog or cat, it's like member of their family. But when something goes wrong, pets cannot tell you what they need, like a human or your babies. After that, people go to start to search and treating their pets through Google. Why? Because they're unable to get instant vet advice from vet, while 70% of problem can be solved online. So with online provide great solution.
But it's just stacked, is it?
Now customer can get.
About to discuss custody agreement as well.
Now customer can get vet advice, and also we are creating two new services with which customer will be able to book appointments at the clinics and book veterinary diagnostic tests. Customer journey is really easy and useful. Clients who find out us from social media are happy and thankful. In 2021, we came on from beta and provided more than 2,500 consultations. And in 2024, we plan to provide around 200K online appointments and get more than 600K net revenue. Global market size is more than $100 billion, and our target markets, Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, every day going 25,000 primary consultation, and at least 70% of them can be solved online. Our business model involves a few revenue streams. We have take rate 60% from each on instant vet advice, and we will take 25% from other online appointments. Our advantages among our competitors include the fact that we collect all crucial pet healthcare services in one place. In the next month we will launch in Romania. In the next year, we will launch 3 new services and go to Bulgaria. In the last seven years, I and my partner Kostya founded 2 different businesses before Vet Online, and we have more than 10-year experience in digital marketing, and other member of our team also have a lot of experience in coding, social media, and PR. We need to 500K investment to aim our goals. Thank you.
Brilliant. That was 2 minutes. Yeah, just under 3 minutes. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Any questions for Team Vet Online?
Yeah, I have one. Hi. So, Vlad, why do you targeting on these markets? Why are these markets specifically, especially like given the war and and all the situation that's happening? Why these markets?
As I said, we worked in Ukraine for 2 years, and why we decided to go to Bulgaria and Romania, first of all, because it's quite a big market. When I say big market, it means number of animals, first of all. Second, it's not competitive market with low customer acquisition cost, and we understand what to do because we have previous experience in Ukraine, and it's quite close to Ukraine, not only geographically, but mentality and market rules.
Great. I also, just one of the things I really like, sorry, Kirill, do you have any follow-up, or is that, okay, cool, great. It's just that the way that you've managed to increase your revenue, even though the war's going on as well, just to see growth in the market, it's really impressive. So yeah, much respect. Cool. Great. Okay, wonderful. Any more questions for Vet Online before we move on? Okay, great. Well, next we have Highpast, Vladimir.
Hi.
All right, brilliant. And then
still can't run demonstration. Okay. Okay, let's speak about travel industry.
Oh, go for it.
Let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Vladimir. I'm CBDO at Highpass, and we are GDS of airport ancillary services, and we are making money on airport services like fast track, lounges, meet and greet, and so on. So for now, 70% of airline tickets are purchased online, and the only services airlines offer to their passengers are like the standard seat selection, extra luggage, bill on board, and so on. And nobody knows that these services are also demanded, like fast track, meet and greet, lounges, eSIMs, but they are not. It's not possible to provide them to the passengers from the technical point of view. Airports do not have e-commerce systems to sell them online, and airlines cannot integrate 60 or 100 destinations, airports into their booking engines. Introduction of these services to booking engines opens the opportunity of the 50 billion euros market. And the question here is, who is going to take this money? HiPass created the global coverage. For now, we have 320 airports already integrated with direct agreements into our API, and we integrate this service, our API, with booking engines of TMCs, airlines, OTAs, and other payment systems. This is how it looks like in a booking engine when you book the ticket. When we took all the complexity to the back end, and to buy the services nowadays for the passengers, they just need to make one click and it's already added to their trip. We are speaking now about these services: lounge, fast track, meet and greet, eSIM, and others that we are going to integrate, like parkings, airport transfers, and luggage services. There are many. Our traction, for now, we covered 72 countries. We have direct agreements with over 300 airports. Our main partners for now are Visa, Wizz Air, EasyJet, TMC companies, and local travel agencies. Also, we are an industry partner, and we are responsible for standardization of the services on a global scale. And this week, Amadeus and Sabre, like Amadeus, confirmed that they're going to run the pilot together with us for 2 legacy airlines. So that's the great news. I'm proud to present you our team. Alex builds 3 airports. Vladislav is expert in airlines, and he was C-level executive also in airline business. Anton runs all the services and was operating them, creating them. So we have deep understanding from commercial and operational points of view. The last year revenue was 840,000 euros. Yeah. Our business model, generally we take the commission. We have true price policy. We have 20% commission that is shared with the booking platform. Our sales strategy, for now we have 320 airports, and basically we operating on local markets with local TMCs and OTAs. And our goal is to get 800 airports as soon as possible to become a partner of major airlines. Expedia Group, we have already a preliminary agreement with them, and Booking Holding, and so on. This is the market size. Regarding our competitors, we are the only one integrable on the market. Our average check is 21 to 52 euros. This is our forecasted results and historic results. And the good news is that we are raising now. And we are raising to become the one and only provider of these services on a global scale. Once we get integrated to Amadeus or Sabre or Galileo, no one can kick us off.
We had to stop you there, Vladimir. Thank you. Thanks very much. That was that was good. So kicking off with the first question from Joel, but what's the conversion rate on your lounge access? Like what does it look like? How many customers go for lounge access? What kind of trends?
It depends on the touch point. If we speak about the integration to the booking engines through API, the fast track service is about 0.2% from total passenger traffic. Meet and greet service 0.1%, VIP service 0.005% of total passengers. eSIM 5.17%. Yeah, this is the conversion rate via API. Also, we have good conversion from pre-flight emails. Like from pre-flight emails, great story. This summer we generated in sales only with Palma de Mallorca Airport and one airline, only through pre-flight emails. We generated sales that equals to 0.2% of total airport traffic. That's the numbers is very great. I can. Will, you're on mute.
Sorry, just we got one more question here, which from Andrew. What's your traction, MRR, that kind of stuff in 2022?
we had our major markets in Ukraine, and because of the war, we had to start working on European market earlier. Now we got the proof of concept on European, on Middle East market, and PAC region. So because of the war, we had to like start over again in sales, and it's gonna be like 400,000 euros in gross revenue, but we generated it from zero since April.
Wow, well, that's really impressive. And I think you covered just something like 200 plus airports worldwide.
It is 320 right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, hugely impressive. Must be difficult to see your core market disappear, and so well done on pivoting quick. And 400K, i.e., like a 50% drop, is pretty good.
We got the confirmation from airports. Like the concept is great. It's working. Airports want to have our e-commerce system. We get a lot of agencies because of that on the platform, and everything is like exploding now.
Wow, really exciting. So well done, Vladimir. Much appreciated.
Thanks.
Okay, brilliant. Next up, we have Figit. Pablo, are you there?
Yes, hi. Thanks for having me here. And let me share my screen. Can you see it?
Yes, yeah, go for it whenever you're ready.
Hi, Pablo Shapakat here with Fidget. We help physical products sell themselves with digital personalization. And currently, the way customers buy is changing. They want more personal and digital experience, even with physical products. They're willing to pay more for such experience, ready to share data. But what's the problem? We have labels for generations. They're great for providing basic info and branding, but no personalization, no engagement, or data about the end customer. Fidget helps to accelerate sales by turning physical products into two-way communication channels, powered by engaging digital tools. How? A simple personal link in each label with an NFC tag or QR code, very simple to implement and use, no code on the manufacturer side and no app on the consumer side. And this allows our clients to engage a customer through all life cycles. Before purchasing, they say, hey, look how great it is. After the purchase, provide info, gather feedback, reward a customer for loyalty, and many more. On top of that, this product, powered by Fidget, turns into completely novel experience for different customer personas. And results of our clients showed 2x faster sales, or 39% activation rate on the engagement side. And we've made it so simple to launch. With no-code CMS, we charge a license fee for every scan, like cost per click from 2 cents, or payments for every label from 20 cents to $5, and subscriptions from 1 to 3 years. We sell to CMOs, so we compete for digital marketing budget. And the market is huge. So we project 21 million in revenue by 2027. We have excellent traction, rebuilt our pipeline, ongoing projects with more than hundreds of thousands of project yearly revenue, and many enterprises in our pipeline, plus 200 brands existing client base. There are great competitors out there, of course. It's hot, exciting space, as seen in the final column, but I want you to focus on the fact that brands want a faster, easier way to implement and use engaged content, and this is our niche. Most importantly, we have the right team for success. I'm in California right now. Founders have worked together for more than 20 years. Team members are professionals with enterprise background and full range of skills. Advisors help a lot with strategy, networking, fundraising. And now we are raising $500,000, first tranche in our account, primarily for sales and marketing development, to strengthen our presence in the Polish market, enter the North America, and launch the next version of our platform. Thank you.
Awesome. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Love it. Thanks very much, Pablo. First of all, Bill just mentioned, could you drop your URL into the chat, please? Just so that people can see your website and just stay in touch with what you're doing.
Yes, sure. Alex, can you please send the link?
Oh no, it's all right. Katerina's jumped in. Thank you. So any questions for Pablo? Okay. Well, my main thing is more of a big question for you, Pavlo. But obviously, we're seeing prices go up, consumer spending getting squeezed, supply chains taking for long. People are saying the age of consumerism is coming to an end. I'm just wondering, sort of, what's your view on the future of commerce and how is Figure gonna survive or thrive in a changing macro environment?
Actually, we help to optimize budgets right now. So as we can see here, for the same budget, you can have much greater results, and you can create profound foundation for the future development, for long-term relations with your customer. So we are not just about accelerating sales, but we are also about optimizing return on marketing investment, and we can see a great demand right now.
Yeah, kind of, that makes sense. So just driving more effective engagement. Wonderful, wonderful. Any more questions for Pavlo before we move on? No? Okay, great. GMAC, you're up next. Thanks, Pavlo.
Hello, my name is Vladimir. I am co-founder of GMAC. Let me show you our device.
I love it. And then it's so good it knocked out his camera. There we go. Bam. Wonderful. Marina, whenever you're ready.
Hello everyone, this was a short demonstration of our device. My name is Marina and I am project manager at GMAC. Our company develops smart home security devices with active defense systems. Our world is not safe. There are 2.5 million burglaries annually in the United States. Home burglary happen all the time. The fact is that as we speak, at least 2 burglaries are occurring. Even if you have a security system, what happens in the first minutes of the invasion? Burglars need only 3-7 minutes to take your valuables and escape, while the arrival of the law enforcement takes an average of 7 minutes. This means that in most cases, theft will happen. We have a solution to fix this. We will slow down the intruder with active defense systems. GMAC is an all-in-one security system which responds to the growing crime rate that exists around the world. GMAC gives protection in less than 1 second by turning on active defense systems like thick fog, powerful stroboscope, and siren sound that make terrible conditions for the intruder. We have a mobile app. It helps to track what is happening in your home when you are away. Also, it makes and stores photos of any movement or event. The global security market is quite significant, but the market of active defense systems is almost unexplored, and we stand at the source of this trend. Now our goal is to start producing and selling the device. We have a partnership with Ukrainian security company, and we want to find partners in the US. According to our business model, we will start earning money in the middle of 2023, when all processes have been adjusted. We have to raise money in 4 stages. We estimate that we need to attract $3.5 million in total. There are many different manufacturers of security systems, and their products have a lot of useful features, but none of them produce devices that can slow down or block the intruder. Our team is experienced specialists with extensive skills of each in their field. We are all different, but we are united by one goal: to create modern smart home security system that meets the realities of today. We are looking for fundraising, reliable partners, and distributor in the US. Thank you for your time.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Marina. Any questions for GMAC? Okay, great. I mean, my key thing is, obviously you're going for the US market. What does your dream partner look like in the US? Like what are there any specific types of relationship you're looking to create?
Well, as we was saying you before, we have an experience in security business, and we co-negotiating with several securities companies here in Ukraine. So our goal partner will be a company like ADT.
Cool.
Who control more than 40% of the market.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Brilliant. So if anyone knows ADT on the call, please, we could do with an intro. Any other questions before we move on? Yeah, Andrew has a really good one. How are you going to protect? How are you protecting your product from people copying it?
Actually, we make several patents, especially for our fog machine, tear gas machine, and for the general idea of GMAC. So we make international patents for this. And if it's another question concerning the price point, we expected that the production price will be roughly $250, and monthly equipment cost will be about $15 to $20.
Okay, amazing.
Yes.
A patent in the US?
And patents also in US and global patents. We are working on that.
Amazing. My thing is just the idea of having tear gas to catch burglars is brilliant. So
William, but we get a lot of requests from Brazil and South Africa about tear gas. And another story, it's also from our military service here in Ukraine. They ask also about that.
Wow.
It depends with whom we will cooperate.
Wow. Yeah. No, it makes sense. Well, yeah, no, thank you. It's a very beautiful product, and I can totally see the appeal. And I think $250 unit cost, sell it for $750, for security and peace of mind is really good. So thank you very much, guys. That was a great presentation.
Thank you.
Amazing. Next up, White Chain. Alex, are you around? And apologies, everyone. I'm still pretty ill, so please excuse my coughing.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Alex, CEO of White Chain. Currently, businesses encounter bureaucracy and
Oh wow! Perfect timing. Okay. I think what we'll do is maybe move on and go back to White Chain, unless Alex is going to jump back. Oh, you're back. Alex, you literally just cut out, so should we start again? While you're starting again, just hi Vadim, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay.
Yeah, one second, because I have to disconnect from second screen.
Oh, okay. Is there a blackout in Ukraine?
Yeah, it's a blackout in my house. But could I be next one?
Yeah, of course. Maxim, are you around? Can you jump in?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Just okay. Let me
stop sharing, Alex, and then we can.
Alex.
And thanks for the info, Artem. I appreciate you. Yeah. Also, just to reiterate, you've got some amazing teams presenting under pretty tough conditions. So yeah, well done, guys, for still being able to get your ideas across. So okay, brilliant, Maxim. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Hello, everyone. I'm Maxim Kobzar, CEO and founder of Projo. 20 years ago, when I started my career as financial manager and advertising agency, I had only two tools, the phone and the spreadsheets. I spent hours to take all the updates on the projects from account managers, put the information together just to answer one simple question: where is the money? But actually, for professional service companies, the point of having a viable financial model is the question of survival, because ignoring it, you can face real problems like cash flow gaps, or even more, to close the business because of unbearable debt. On enterprise level, financial managers still spend a lot of time to tackle these problems, and small businesses usually cannot afford professionals. to deal with the problem. For both of them, we've created Projo, which can help companies to get insights and save time and money on financial personnel involved. Projo has ready-to-use financial model designed for professional service company, which can help earn more by identifying in advance unprofitable projects and by making company financially solvent by better cash flow management. We are on intersection of several fast-growing markets, and our USPs are the possibility to manage finance without professionals, which is extremely valuable for small business companies. Making additional insights from existing software, which can save time on costly implementations, and analytics and BI tools exclusively designed for professional service companies. This market segment size up to $100 billion. We are targeting now Ukraine, France, and Spain. And in 5 years, we are going to obtain $57 million. We have already, before starting Projo, implemented several BI projects on advertising industry. In August, we launched an MVP for small business, and now we are making and testing sales hypothesis, and we are going to make 5 pilot customers by the end of the year. And by the end of the next year, we are going to have $300,000 of ARR. Our commercial model is based on pricing packages from micro business to enterprise, and this model will help us to build 57 million. That's our goal. The priority of going to market strategy is using account-based marketing to acquire pilot clients in every of our customers. We have a wonderful team. We are working more than 2 years together in implementing BI solutions, and we have 10+ years in professional services, finance, and IT. Now, to develop the product and sales mainly, we need $300,000 of investments. Thank you for your attention. I'm Maxim Kobzar from Projo, happy to answer your questions.
Amazing, thank you. And that was just slightly over in time, but otherwise, great presentation, Maxim. Do we have any questions for Maxim? Okay.
I do.
Perfect.
Thanks, Maxime, for the presentation. I just want to clarify in terms of the product itself. Does it do financing, connecting? What is the exact service that your product does?
That's a tool for managing the project finance. For small businesses, it's all-in-one solution which have the processes which can be integrated with different software already used in the company, and which have forms and processes to input the data. And for enterprise client, it's mainly non-code solution for integrated the data from different software and to make finance analytics.
How are you different from the FinMap?
FinMap is a general solution for small business companies, and we are concentrating on professional service only. So we have the financial models for labor-intensive businesses like advertising agencies, consulting, law firms. So we are not only for small businesses, we are for enterprises as well.
Okay.
So
is the product already built? Because it sounds quite the sum that you're trying to raise is quite small to build that kind of complexity of the product.
We have an MVP for small business, and for enterprise client, we have made several pilots in BI solutions. So we have the pattern of how we can make it. And now we are looking for pilot clients if it's like a client-funded business. So we need the sum we are raising is mainly for marketing, not for product development.
Okay, and just sorry, one more question. Have you heard about Fintellect?
Fintech?
Fintellect.
Fintellect. Yeah. I've heard about it. It's one of our competitors in Ukrainian market. It's very similar. But actually, what's the difference? The difference is that they are building all-in-one solution for small businesses, and we are we are acting in the same segment for small business, but as well we've got packages for enterprises, which integrates data from existing software like payroll software, like timesheets, like project management software, to make financial, predictive, and prescriptive analytics.
Don't you feel that you are too spread, focusing on two different markets, because the enterprise sales and the small SMB sales are different?
On that point of view, it can be, but in terms of product, and in terms of analytics, it's the same thing. But it differs from the backhand part, and I don't think that we are spreading, because we can use the same patterns, and then just after obtaining pilot clients, I think we will narrow our focus to some segment.
Thank you.
Okay, great. I feel like there's some really good challenges there. So thanks, Kirill. I appreciate it. I think, Maxim, one of the things you didn't really highlight is that this is a system that you built for your own business, you know, as an internal system, and it was so effective that you decided to sort of spin it out. So it does actually exist in some capacity at the moment.
Yeah. Actually, it's from the one hand, and from the other hand, it's sad to mention that we had already 2 clients with the same solution. It was built on third-party solutions, but we left the market. It was Russian market. We sold more than $50,000 this solution, but we had to left it in February because of war started. So actually, now we need in enterprise segment, we need some pilot to develop that enterprise solution, and for a small business we are using it ourselves. So
okay, great. Well, thanks very much, Maxim. We've got to move on, but appreciated. Alex, are you good to go?
Yeah. Sure.
Great. And you know, just to reiterate, if anyone on this call needs to, you know, leave rapidly, please. Your safety is more important than this pitch.
Yeah, I'm Alex, CEO of WhiteChain. Currently, businesses encounter high bureaucracy costs when making intra-border transactions, and they can't avoid these problems by paying in crypto. Companies are paying hundreds of billions of dollars to transact money. The accumulated fees are huge, and businesses want to decrease them. While there exists a way to avoid these problems, it is still illegal. For this reason, many businesses find alternatives like Payoneer, Wise, or PayPal, but these solutions are eligible for only individual contractors. If you are a legal entity, you have a narrower choice, as you need a bank account for your operations. However, 5% of Ukrainian businesses still resort to crypto, though they're operating there illegally. What we are offering is the first legal framework for transacting both in crypto and fiat. We built a business-first solution that will target the convenience for businesses along with low transaction cost and under 15-minute transaction speed inherent to crypto. Our plan is to launch in Ukraine and then subsequently expand to EU. We start in Ukraine to fine-tune our solution, especially the tech infrastructure. The market we start has a 34.5 billion transaction volume of tech businesses, which at reasonable 0.5% commission size could bring us 3.4 million revenue in 2 years. After that, we will target a much larger opportunity in EU, which can potentially bring us 210 million in revenue. Core functionality of our platform will include crypto transactions in various currencies, banking cabinet, crypto to fiat exchange, and tax reporting and payments. Our simple framework enables businesses to pay to the crypto wallet of the other company, which is then can be transferred to its bank account after passing QIB procedures. For our project to succeed, we need a 300K investment to cover our legal and development costs, as well as further marketing and platform support after the launch. With this money, we can reach a 170K revenue in 1 year after the platform goes live. First of all, we want to build a basic functionalities that will cover the most painful problems of our potential customers, including invoicing of transaction, document templates, and electronic signature. Then we plan to add features available in most banking cabinets, like multiple access rights, deferred payments, own templates, etc. And only after that, we'll start developing mobile app and other nice-to-haves. Our team of experienced people who work in VC, crypto, and startup. The platform will be created by CTO, who is developing blockchain products for 6 years, while the legal part is managed by our advisor, who participated in drafting Ukrainian crypto regulation. Thank you, and if you want to become a part of YChain, contact me personally.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thanks very much, Alex. That was 3 minutes on the nose, so congratulations. I also love that your email address is OG at whitechain.city. I love it, love it, love it. Amazing. Any questions for Alex?
Yeah, a question from me. Just on how you propose to get the crypto into the banking system and what KYC and exchange issues you think that you'll run up against in that process?
Yeah, we are currently in negotiations with UK and Polish banks, and currently they're quite okay if there would be KYC made by Crystal KYC providers. They up to the certain threshold, they're quite okay, and we want to test the solution with this threshold, and then we will have to develop with the KYC provider and a bank, improve our flow of money, because there are some limitations imposed by banks.
That's excellent and good to hear that that's sort of a reasonable solution for that particular problem. But together with that, I guess you're having inflows which are in crypto, then there'll need to be an exchange of some description. Are you planning to manage the exchange yourself and then pay that onto the fiat bank, or is it a different mechanism for that or different procedure for that?
No, we do not manage the exchange process. It is done by exchange partner, but with them it's very easy to cooperate. The main problem it's banks and QIB, so why I'm not mentioned it.
No, that's awesome. Thanks so much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Christian. We had one quick question, but Alex, you mentioned this is really good for remittances. Can you do fiat, crypto fiat? Can you use crypto as just the quick medium of exchange? And is that a good idea with your platform?
Potentially, yes, but currently we did not calculate the commission size there, and we did not develop this idea yet.
Okay.
But potentially, yes, if we have KYC, we can do that.
Awesome.
Just a quick question, if I may, just literally a second. Is this a separate solution, so people are integrated with existing accounting systems of the company?
We want to create separate, for the start, separate accounting for crypto, but every transaction should be visible there. But and users will pay for that a small subscription fee also in our this is in our business model also.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you. I'm sad we have to move on quickly. We've got 2 more startups, so we are actually doing quite good for time. So Anatoly,
yeah, I'm here. Okay, I can start. You hear me clearly and
Yeah.
presentation? Everything's good? Nice. Hi guys, my name is Anatoly. I'm working on a startup named Fentry. This is the application for the beauty salons, beauty businesses, and their clients to connect them in the one marketplace. What problems are we solving? Problem of the bad marketing in the beauty salons, lack of management on them, and loss of potential clients. To the 38% of them, they can lose because of they not can book them on time, or they not working currently when they want to book the saloon. What our solution is, this is a professional marketing in application, the whole management of your employees, maesters, your clients in the one application, and also plus 38% of potential customers by using the calendar, the things to schedule your appointments in the beauty salons without even calling. Our business model now, there's a rent model for 10% of the payments in the beauty salons, or now we have the MVP that we're gonna test and see, maybe we're gonna use the subscription model. Our roadmap 3 months ago, we started the product performance market competitors, have the first advertisement and see how many people we can attract. Also, we attract first clients as a businesses. We have assembled a team. Now we're applying to the market with the application for the businesses, the MVP version for the businesses and for the clients. In the 8 to 10 months, we're gonna have a payoff and 200,000 users in the application. In the near future, we're gonna go to the other markets such as Spain or other markets. Our marketplace is a Kiev. Do you know there's in the Kiev 20,000 saloons in the Kiev and the Kiev Oblast? There is a huge amount of saloons that have that problem, and we want to solve this problem for them. Also, the whole market that what we want to take is a $9.6 million, and for the first months we're going to attract 20 plus customers for the businesses. Here you can see our application and what makes us unique for the clients. It's a two-way platform, professional promotion and management, free CRM, and services with beauty salons. Also here you can see our competitors. The main competitors are white clients in the Ukrainian market. They go out of the market now, and this is a Russian company, so we can have the share of the 40% of the market. Also, we have a big competitor, Booksy, who's in the United States market and mostly in the Poland. Investment direction, we're seeking for $150,000 for 10% of the company, mostly to the go-to-market to attract new people for the application. We invested $25,000 by our funds for the analytics and application development. Here you can see our team. We're creating a new team, and that's guys who are working with the development. Somebody is professional, somebody is young and start only with Flutter development. And also we have C-level mentors, Dmitry Stepanenko, Roman Cheparasov, and partners such as FinTech Poland, Clang Media, and Stockholm Media, and a lot of partners from Poland and mentors for them. And here you can see our contacts. If you're interested in our startup, you can write to me, and really thank you for attention and possibility to pitch.
Wonderful, thank you.
Is your Bluetooth on? Because I should be doing sharing. I'm
not quite sure. Is that Ferris? Is that amazing? Hi Ferris, by the way, good to see you, and thanks for joining. Okay, my question to you is just about the unit economics. How profitable is this? How much money do you make a transaction or per salon?
For the one salon, we can make $1.5 for the one if that's a rent model. But we're gonna have the MVP on the market soon days. Maybe tomorrow we'll be already on the market as application, and we're gonna track and see how many we can, what money we can make by the subscription model also.
Okay, amazing. And then Artem also reached out to say you should add Ultegio to competitors. So yeah, just a good point there. Any other questions for Fentry?
Quick one from me, Will. So yeah, you should also add Meerkat. In addition, I think you've already got Booksy on there as competitors. I'm just struggling to see how this differs from Booksy or Meerkat, in the sense that you're basically trying to accumulate those same customers in your jurisdiction before they do. And what's the strategy for doing that quicker than an established business based in the US or other parts of Europe?
About the Booksy, if you're talking about this, we have the competitive zone. Our uniqueness is the services that we're gonna give them. we can work directly with the beauty salons and with business owners to make them photo, video, and other stuff that Booksy can do because of they operate in a lot of businesses. And also Booksy isn't in the Ukrainian market, so now we have a possibility to go to.
Cool. Brilliant. And Fadim, did you have a question?
I just have a quick question, and it's about what makes the clients stick to the platform. You've mentioned that you're offering some other services, and I just wonder how much those services are important to the salons, because I presume that clients is what is really important to the salons.
Yeah, this is the biggest part, because if we can attract clients to the beauty salons, but mainly a lot of clients can book you when you're not in the working times. Maybe that's a Sunday and you're chilling, but one of your clients want to book you and the manager is not working, they cannot call you. So you just take in the application, they mark in the calendar a lot or other things. Also, there's a lot of problems with the managers. Managers can write the not correct date or anything else, and there would be problems with this. Also for the clients, we have spoken with a lot of beauty salons owners, business owners, and they say they're gonna produce from us the sales things, like maybe they have 10% sale for every product, and they can use it from our promotion of them into our application.
Can I do one follow-up comment? Is first of all, this looks really nice and well done, and congratulations. Just one thought for later for you is that there's this thing about stickiness of the client and why they would keep using your platform once they've come to the salon the first time, right? Because once they've have the contact, the email address, the telephone number of the client, it's very easy for them to just keep communicating directly without your platform. So just think about this in the future, please. You know.
Okay, yeah, and I can actually answer this question because of somebody asked us about this. About that, our management, the whole management. So for businesses, it's more likely to use our application than just work with them, because of the whole management of the meisters, of the employees, of the clients, of anything, any part, a possibility to make the push-ups, anything. So in the near future, they would be more interested to working with us and not as the manager.
Let me suggest you the following. If you'd like, let's have a separate conversation, because I really love to dig into those pain points that your clients have and how much those things that you just mentioned right now are so important to salons.
Yeah, thanks, Vadim. Some really good challenges there. If you want to drop your email in so that Anatoly can.
Yeah, I can drop the email in the chat.
Amazing, thanks, and that's all really good questions and great challenge, and well done for some great answers.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. We'll move on to our last pitch of today from Igor, Shiny Club. Perfect. And whenever you're ready.
Hi guys. Yeah. Well, 1 moment. Yeah, let's start. So my name is Igor, and remote work is here with us to stay. And visionaries like Mark Andreessen say that remote work may be even more important than the internet itself. So for now, challenges of remote work is that it's hard to focus, it's lack of energy and disconnection. So it's not surprising, because when we work from home, we lose so-called social facilitation. It's a well-researched phenomenon when people work better in the presence of other people. It works like psychological arousal, which provides you more energy. And startups are trying to solve this problem, usually in most obvious way, by working inside Zoom call. For example, Flow Club, they went through Y Combinator, raised $5 million, but for today, they have only 20 users online. So why it's not working despite this initial traction? And just imagine how it feels to be observed by camera for a whole day. Is it just nightmare? So video calls cause it so-called Zoom fatigue. It's another well-researched psychological phenomenon. And even if you just look at this friendly Zoom call, 80% of people just turned off their cameras. So Shiny Club is a way to achieve social facilitation without video calls. How it works? You open a web panel on the side of the screen, match with a group of 20 people, and you can see them all the time. And every 3 hours, you make a simple public check-in about your work progress. And you have a focus timer so others can see if you focus it in real time. So by spending just a couple minutes a day, Shiny Clubs gives you a sense of other people presence, like which creates the social facilitation. And also, you know how much time you spend on each task, and it helps to develop this community inside groups by learning who does what in this group. So we just switched to this idea, but our MVP is already live. The first version is based on chat app where we test this check-in mechanics, and people use it and talk about 10% increase in productivity, and we have about 50% weekly churn. And in the next web version, we will add these missing core features and we'll improve these numbers. We plan to get our users through referrals, through affiliate marketing, and through standard paid digital marketing. Our business model is a limited free version and premium versions with paid subscription. Our initial audience is remote workers in the United States, which is 25 million people. And our goal to obtain noticeable part of this audience within the 4 next years. My name is Igor. I've been designing games in top 10 game company, and I want to use this knowledge of how to manage people's attention in a good way to increase people's productivity. And we've been working with my co-founder for the last 6 years, and I invite you to not miss this civilizational shift to remote work, because such changes usually provides unique windows of opportunity for startups. Thank you for your time.
Brilliant. Thanks, Igor. Do we have any questions? Just one from me, which is your enterprise tier is $20 per user. So why is your enterprise tier more expensive per user?
Well, it's a common practice in productivity space. When you work with enterprise, they're willing to pay more and you give them more benefits because of your startups. So it's a common practice.
What's the more benefit? Give me an example of why this is more useful to a company than an individual.
Well, company can earn money because of your product.
I see.
They will to spend more if they earn more.
Wonderful.
One other question for Igor. Have you interacted with any kind of HR, human resources or management folks to see if there's any ability to either do kind of performance or ratings or something else to end up extracting data from interactions from workers as well?
Yeah, it's in our to-do list. So we just started recently, and there is a lot of people who we can talk about, and HR is definitely one of them. So yeah, thanks for your suggestion, but we're not here yet.
Okay, great. Any more questions before we wrap up? Okay, brilliant. Well, yeah, thank you to everyone. Thanks, Igor. I just want to say big thank you to and well done to all the startups. They were really good pitches. Well done for keeping to time as well. We actually really effective. Just a bit about EO. We just kicked off our batch number 9. So if you are interested in learning more, please do reach out. We're always looking for mentors. So if you are mentoring on the program, or you would like to mentor on the program, or you know someone who'd like to, please get in touch with me. I think I've emailed everyone on this call, but just drop me a note and we'd be very grateful, and I'll talk you through how we work with mentors and how mentors are helping these businesses go on to do amazing things. But other than that, I just want to say, yeah, big thank you to you all for dialing in, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you. Cool. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all for organizing. Appreciate it.
Thanks, darling. It's great questions. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. See you.
Thank you.
Bye. Cheers. Well done, guys.
Hi, Leo.